Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to create the American flag in vector. So let's start. I'm going to create a new document. Make sure it's 25 centimeter wide and 13 centimeter high and horizontal layout. Okay, I'm gonna scale it down a bit. Let's choose 75%. Perfect. Now the first step is to create a white background in the size of our flag. So we're gonna go to the rectangle tool, press it and press once. Now we want it to be 25 centimeter wide and 13 tall, just like our artboard that we selected. Now can you see this is with a black stroke, but we're gonna remove it. We just want it to be white. The next step is to make one of the red rectangles, and it's gonna be 25 centimeter long and 1 centimeter tall. Now it's gonna be red and with no stroke. So the next step is to align it right here on the bottom. So how we're gonna do it, we're gonna go to the window, align, and right here we have the align window, and we're gonna make sure the align to artboard is selected, and we're gonna press here horizontal align center to center it in the artboard, and vertical align bottom to align it to the bottom of the artboard. Okay, the next step is to duplicate the rectangle. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Object, Transform, and Move. That's the window that we want. Here on the horizontal, we're gonna press 0, on the vertical -2, and distance 2 centimeters, angle 90, and copy. Make sure it's copy and not OK. And just like that, we have our rectangle duplicated. And in order to duplicate it again and again and again in an easier way, we're gonna press Command D or Control D, depends. If you have a Mac, it's Control D, it's Command D, sorry, and if you have a PC, it's Control D. And we're gonna press it again until we fill our flag. So the next step is to make the blue rectangle. We're gonna go to the rectangle tool again, press once, and make our blue rectangle, and it's gonna be 10 centimeter wide and 7 tall. Press OK, and we're gonna change the color to blue. And now we want to align it again. We can use here the align options. So we want to align it to the left of the flag and to the top. So we're gonna press here the horizontal align left and the vertical align top. And we're gonna create our stars now. So we're gonna go to the star tool. We're gonna press once, and we want to make sure that the first radius is 0.4 centimeter, the second radius is 0.2 centimeters, and we have 5 points. Press OK, and here we have a blue star, but we want it to be white, so we're gonna change it to white. And now we want to duplicate it. So we want to duplicate it 6 times, 5 times actually, to have 6 stars. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna press the Alt, and we're gonna drag it pressing Shift. When we press Shift, we actually make sure that the duplication is being done straight. Now, in order to duplicate it again and again, we're gonna press Ctrl D until you have 6 stars. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the stars on the top of the blue rectangle, and we want to spread them over the blue rectangle. So we're now gonna go to the window, align, and we want it to be aligned to the key object. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna press the leftist star and make sure align to key object is selected, and make sure that here you have 1 centimeter, and press on the horizontal distribute space, and then we're gonna select them all. We're gonna make sure they're all selected, press Ctrl G to make them a group, and then select the blue rectangle, select it again, and press horizontal align center. We want the stars to be a bit up. So now we're gonna, we want to basically to duplicate the stars. So what we're gonna do is press Command R or Control R, and we're gonna make sure the stars are selected like that, and we're gonna drag a guide to the bottom of the stars. And now we want to duplicate our stars. We're gonna choose the stars, we're gonna go to Object, Transform, and Move, and we're gonna copy it, and we have copied stars, and we want to put it in the middle of the gaps. So now, can you see this star? We want to erase it. We're gonna go to the white arrow, choose that, and press delete, and now we have it deleted. And now we're gonna press the next star group, drag another guide, make sure it's touching the bottom, and then all over again by pressing Alt, drag, and Shift. Now you can continue by yourself until you will have filled your blue rectangle. So the last step is to make the stars in the middle of our rectangle. But first we're gonna make sure our guides don't appear. We're gonna go to View, Guides, Hide Guides. We're gonna choose all stars and make them a group by pressing Ctrl G, or right click, Group. And then we're gonna choose the blue rectangle, choose the group, the stars, press again on the blue rectangle, and then horizontal align center to make sure it's in the center horizontally, and vertical align center to make sure it's vertically centered. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed and I hope it helped. Yeah, that's it. Au revoir.